There are 5 reasons why you should have life insurance on your children, and that's what we're going to cover today. All right, let's get into this. I'm Angelina Watkins, your spiritual growth and wealth strategist, and in this video, we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why you should have life insurance on your children. Now, in 2021, it was reported that 5 million children had passed away before the age of 5. And we hear about the senseless deaths of our children on the news every day, which leads me to number 1. In case they pass away, we need to be able to bury our children. We need to have insurance in case they pass away. How are you going to pay for the funeral? How are you going to give them the proper burial? It says that 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, how are you going to pay for that funeral? You need to be able to give your child a proper burial. And we can't keep living life thinking that, well, it's not going to be me. My children will be fine. My children will pass away. You never know the day or the time it may be you. You never know the day or the time it may be your child. And what you don't want to be is a grieving parent who cannot even grieve because they've got to spend their time and energy trying to figure out how they're going to come up with the money to give their child a proper burial. Don't let that be you. For one reason and one reason only, get it just in case they pass away. The second reason, the cost is cheaper when they're younger. You don't want to wait till they get older to try to get insurance. The insurance cost for adults is way more than it is for a child. So you'll want to make sure that you are investing in your child and covering them when they're young, instead of waiting until they're older. Okay, that's number 2. Now, number 3. The older they get, they may not qualify. Now, let's face it, this day and age, our children are doing way more than what we were doing. I mean, the drugging and the drinking and the partying, and the things that they're doing, you just never know from, from the mental health issues that we're dealing with our children, from anxiety and depression and suicide. They may not qualify by then, and then you'll be out, knowing that your child is headed down the road of destruction. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a road of destruction. I have a bonus son who went away to the Navy, tried to get insurance on him, could not get insurance because he's in active military duty. And so they do not give insurance on there, so he doesn't qualify. Now, he does have insurance while he's in the Navy, from the Navy, in case something happens. But once he leaves the Navy, then that insurance terms, and then he's left having to get insurance, or I'm left trying to get insurance on him. And it's going to cost way more. And so you've got to make sure that you're getting it not only when they're younger, because the cost is lower, but in case they don't qualify when they're older, because either one, they're headed down the road of self-destruction, we've got mental disorders, or they might be in the military. Now, number 4 and 5, I'm going to put those together because they work together, and that is building financial freedom as well as leaving a legacy. Now, that is something that a lot of us want to do. We want to be able to build financial freedom, and we want to be able to leave a legacy. At least that's what I hear all the time. How are you going to do that? Well, there's lots of ways to do that. You can build wealth through the stock market. You can build wealth through real estate. But did you know that you can build wealth through insurance? Did you know that insurance is an instant wealth when someone passes away, if your policy is larger than just burying them? Did you know that you can have insurance policies that have living benefits where you can pass on the financial legacy to your children while you're still alive? You don't have to die in order for them to get some money. So insurance is a great way to build not only financial freedom, but to be able to leave a legacy and leave something to your children or maybe even grandchildren. Let me tell y'all, the wealthy do it all the time. If y'all didn't know, the wealthy use insurance all the time to make money, whether it's from them passing or whether they're using it while they're alive, they use it for their business. Hell, colleges have even used insurance policies as a benefit, okay, for a person who's worked for them as part of their benefit package in order to build money in certain insurance policies. So don't be sleeping on insurance, all right? Now, I want you to check out my new book, Path to Prosperity, 17 Secrets to Building Wealth, where I give you all the secrets about insurance, whether it's to protect your family, whether it's to build financial freedom, whether it's to be able to leave a legacy, y'all. Get it? I'm giving you the secrets of the rich and the wealthy, of how they use insurance in order to get ahead.